Hello everybody, we are the Bourbon Brothers. My name is Gavin.
And I'm Jeff.
Thank you for joining us. Today we are going to be reviewing Cream of Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Yeah, so this is a newer release by the J.W. Rutledge folks, which is, of course, Jim Rutledge, the former Four Roses Master Distiller. He released, or just what you say, re-released an older brand that had, sort of like many have, gone out of business, what have you, and stopped producing. So this brand was started actually in 1888, which interestingly was the same year Four Roses started.
Interesting.
Rutledge parallel there.
Right.
In Cincinnati, Ohio, by the J. Taggart Company. During Prohibition, it was sold to Schenley after Prohibition ended. Schenley re-released it following Prohibition. It had its heyday in the 30s, 40s, and then, as many brands have, sort of died off. So it's a new release. It's sourced bourbon, obviously, that J.W. Rutledge is putting out. Gavin, what's sort of the details on here?
Yeah, I don't think any of us watching or drinking this current batch will remember drinking the original Cream of Kentucky, but it nonetheless is a nice revitalization of some history. So it's very cool, and props to Jim for kind of bringing the brand back. This batch 1 of Cream of Kentucky is bottled at 11 and a half years old at 102 proof. So some pretty nice specs on that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a bourbon that's been a half a year, which is
still except for maybe some of those Four Roses.
Yeah, they the
again,
month.
Another shout out to Jim. Parallels, but the MSRP is $160, so a little more on that, higher end. It is limited edition, right? There's lots of hype between the Rutledge curator juice, so it is what it is. But we're excited to take a sip and review it for you. Jeff, let's start with the nose.
Yeah, jump right in here.
And I think this is my favorite part of this.
Yeah, it's a very pleasant nose. Yes. It's well-rounded.
It's very robust.
Yeah, very flavorful. The bottle says double rich, which I guess is one of their creaminess, but definitely on the nose you get a lot of vibrant flavors here.
Yeah, I would say that buzzword is spot on. It's sweet, it's oaky, it's spicy. Just a very nice, robust, well-balanced nose.
Yeah, I could sit here and sniff this all day. No
Absolutely.
doubt about it.
Well, let's go ahead and take a taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, so on the taste, kind of a little lopsided. It starts with like a very pungent cream corn note, but you get a fairly strong blast of like alcohol as well. That's sharpness.
Yeah, it's definitely sharp. I think up front, there's a fair bit of tannins in here. Some of that black pepper spice mid palate sort of dries out the palate there through the finish.
It's got a nice thick body, which I really enjoy. However, the flavor profile, it's very sharp, so I wouldn't call it well balanced. It's sharp corn, sharp spice, a little bit of that alcohol note. It leaves the mouth feeling really dry.
Yeah, so some hints of some fruit sweetness in there.
Sure, some red fruit, I would say.
Yeah, definitely red fruits. But yeah, I agree. The nose was definitely much more well-rounded. But y'all might be having a different experience if you've had cream corn.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those whiskeys that I don't think, in my opinion, lives up to that hype. This was one of those really sought after bourbons when it was released. It went very quickly, and I think that's just a end result of Jim being such a great, having such a great history at Four Roses. But I am excited to kind of see how his journey progresses with his future releases as well. And again, as big Four Roses fans of ourselves, we were super excited to get our hands on this.
Definitely, yeah. So Gavin, for a Bourbon Brothers rating for Cream of Kentucky, what do you think we're giving this guy?
Right, Jim, we're giving Cream of Kentucky a B. This is a good bourbon.
Yes, yeah. I think if you blind, I think that's B's a pretty accurate assessment for that. Given the price tag, maybe a little disappointing in that regard, but overall, I would agree. It's good juice, good bourbon.
Definitely, absolutely. So if you have tried Cream of Kentucky or are interested in your opinion, please drop us a comment. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Bourbon Beer Reviews. We'll tell you what to drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.